guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about adding things to the tank. So over the last few days I've added quite a few things to the tank, and normally you should kind of space it out a bit more, and ideally I would have done. But as a countermeasure for this, I use the Tetra Safe Start products that add some more of the bacteria to your system. Because the reason why you should space out your additions is you add a new fish or a new shrimp or just new livestock, and the waste from that livestock is an extra thing to be processed by the bacteria. So the bacteria need to multiply to account for that. And if you're adding loads of stuff at once, the bacteria can't keep up. The Nitrospira species that are quite important in the nitrogen cycle in the aquaria are actually a relatively slow growing species of bacteria. So I know a lot of you will know you quoted sort of 20 minutes replication time for a bacteria. That's based on E. coli, but there's some bacteria such as the Vibrio species that can replicate every 4 minutes, or there's some like the Mycobacter species that cause tuberculosis, things like that, can take up to 12 hours to replicate. So the Nitrospira species I think is a few hours, so it's relatively slow growing. So yeah, by adding bacteria into the system, you're kind of compensating for not having enough time for the bacteria to replicate. However, ideally you would space out your additions. So the ram's horns are settling in quite well. They've not eaten any plants yet, so that's good. And they're actually doing a really good job of keeping the algae off the crypts, which is nice. And I'm seeing a lot more baby Malaysian trumpets knocking about. So I'll have some of those to post out soon. All the shrimp were out last night, which was quite good. They quite like this rock down at the front here. That's where they kind of sit at night, which is quite good to watch them. So anyway, today's video is about my new lights that I got. So I'll just take the invoice off the front. So got it off Amazon. It's just a daylight bulb because I'm wanting to boost the lighting around the back. So on that lamp there that I got for like £2 or something from IKEA, I can boost the lighting on the back. I want to keep the highlight away from the crypts, and with a light like that I can kind of focus it in one area. So it's quite nicely packaged, and there we go. It's just a simple, I think that's a T2 bulb. Let's have a look. It's compact fluorescent, and it's doesn't say on the outside. But yeah, it is a daylight, 6500K, and it's 7 watts, and it's an E14 fitting. So E14 refers to the, let's just open it up, refers to this part. E14 is also better known as an SES, or small Edison screw fitting. You can get the Edison screw fitting, small Edison screw fitting, or the bayonet cap fitting for this type of bulb. There's loads of cap fittings. I'm not going to talk about light bulbs, but yeah. So hopefully this will boost lighting and should promote a bit better growth with this hair grass. So yeah, there we go. So catch me next time and you'll see the effects of this additional lighting. And also next time I'm going to talk about what the plans are for the future with this tank. So stay tuned. See you later. Hi guys. So bit of a problem. I got the bulb out and fixed it in, and I didn't realise that you needed an R50 E14 fitting, which more refers to the shape of the well, I'll show you. See this white bit back here, not the bulb, but I guess a bit like the starter. That's a bit too thick for that lamp, which means whilst I was screwing it in, I snapped the bulb, and now the bulb's stuck in there. So it's going to be a little bit longer before I increase the lighting on this tank. So that's quite annoying, but yeah, so there you go, that's what's happening there. Quite annoyed about that.